Rudy met her in the morning, picked her up at 5, drove all the way to Barstow before they saw sunrise. After a stop for breakfast of some donuts and iced tea, they continued across the desert until they reached the Salton Sea. Sarah was barely 21, Rudy was 63. He was the leader of a church, she was in his laity. The scandal caused an uproar and his wife divorced him that year. With all the gossip flying, Rudy and Sarah had to disappear. A rundown cabin in Bombay Beach became their hideaway. Years ago, a paradise, now broken and decayed. Bombay Beach was perfect for the life that they made. When the seabed dried up and the waters withdrew, dust clouds filled the sky when the desert winds blew. Sarah got sick from breathing the toxic, dirty air. She choked up some blood and passed out in her chair. Someone called the ambulance. It took an hour to arrive. By then, poor Sarah was no longer alive. Rudy said a prayer and bowed down to confess. Like the Salton Sea, his life was a mess. Bombay Beach on the Salton Sea, the desert winds are crying. Once a paradise under tall palm trees, the only other thing is dying. That night he had a dream. He saw Sarah waiting there. She looked like the first time he saw her at evening prayer. A wave of shame came over him. He had abused his ministry. The next day they found him dead, dead in the Salton Sea. Bombay Beach on the Salton Sea, the desert winds are crying. Once a paradise under tall palm trees, the only other thing is dying. Bombay Beach on the Salton Sea, the desert winds are crying. Once a paradise under tall palm trees, the only other thing is dying. The only other thing is dying. The only other thing is dying. Thank you. Thank you. That's called Bombay Beach.